Mr. Burger is here, causing a big bang bang.
Hello there, folks. Let me make first of all, let me make sure I'm on the right note. Wait a second. I'm not. Okay, that should be better. Where's David D when you need him? And the fact that I have to admit that I need him is vexing to say the least. Let's see. Turn it up. Hello, hello. That should do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Mr. Burger. I'm doing one of my rare daytime uh, drawing and talking sessions because I'm going over some stuff here that is coming up. I'm weighed down with client work like you wouldn't believe. I think we got to do two digital menus. I have them both done. Well, two digital menus, the full package. Have them both done by next Thursday, and I have to work on 3 scenes for Judge Yellow Flash, uh, and we're going to do a little bit of experimentation with some models that I'd like to show Vaughn Coleman and just get his opinion on. We're not going to put anything out in public for Vaughn Coleman until he approves it. So we only send it directly to Vaughn and say, "Hey, Vaughn, look at this. Is this cool or what? Who's this? Who's commenting? Oh, count to 10, Mr. Burger. You got this. Thank you, Jerry. But anyway, Jer Bear, listen, I'm here. I'm doing this stuff. I'm going to show you how I'm creating something for the live action film we're doing called The Chase. This is a motion graphic for it. It's the opening credits motion graphic for it. So what I did first is I laid down this bed. Let me try and bring up the video here. I did a simple pass with a prefab kit. This is it. This is the first kit. Okay. It's okay. It's all right. It looks fine. But, we here at the Burger Bunch don't just live off of fine. It needs to be badass, or it needs to be better than fine. It needs to be great. It needs to be good. It needs to be excellent. And this is just fine. I like the draw-on effect. I like the halo. I like the rays. I like all of it, but it just doesn't have a huge impact. So I went ahead and rendered it out. I tweaked it a little bit. I created the outline around the font, the beveled edges around the font. So it looks okay. But I needed something a little bit better than okay. So what I ended up doing was I did a different pass. I tweaked it out with let me show you here. This. Okay, this is the final product. as of now, and I may change this thing 10 times before it goes live. But yeah, this is the final one. First of all, I guess I need to give you some background about what the chase is. So let me do that. Get in here and then show you the chase. Chase is basically an homage to two films. Uh, Duel by Stephen. I almost said Stephen King. Oh my God, I hate Stephen King. I hate that old woman. It's actually Steven Spielberg. I like Steven Spielberg's talent. I hate his politics, and I don't particularly care for his personal life. But you can't deny the guy is a great filmmaker. He created this film right here called Duel. And what this is, folks, is a trailer from the 1970s about a salesman who's being hunted by a psychotic truck driver driving that huge truck behind him, a fuel truck. The whole movie is essentially a one long chase scene. That's right, Jair. It's a classic, classic. And basically it's just the whole thing of this guy being chased by this truck. And let me show you the other film we're basing this on. This is this principle, but we're basing the film on this other thing, which is this. Get ahead here. We're combining these two concepts into a single film. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to put three people in a car, a young girl, her boyfriend, and her older sister, and they're trying to get to their grandparents' house to visit them before the younger sister goes off to college. Takes place in the state of Texas, and essentially the same scenario happens with these group of people. They're driving a Jeep down the highway. They take a wrong turn, end up on a kind of a lonely road, and they get harassed and attacked by a UFO, basically. So the concept is basically it's the same thing as the Duel, but our movie is basically substitute the crazy truck driver with a UFO that is chasing these people down a lonely road in the middle of nowhere. So that's what this is about. So anyway, again, that is what we got here. Let me get rid of a couple of these things. And this is the opening credits for it. Let me get back here and hit 0 on this thing here. That's the opening credits. I did most of this in After Effects and Lightwave, my weapons of choice. Lightwave is a 3D modeling and animation program. After Effects is a compositor. All it does is put things together for you. So what I ended up doing here is, let me see if I can go back. I created these rays, these edge rays to get around it. Let me turn off a couple of things here. I created these edge rays and the outline to draw out the logo, and I gave it a metal sheen. So it looks like a light passing over metal. Hey, student of God, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? Hope I'm not boring you to death. Student of God does God's work. Subscribe to Student of God on X. Follow his channel. He's an amazing human being. He is standing up for decency in the independent comic book field. Support Student of God every way and any way you can. Put a metal sheen on this. So it looks like light passing over it, like a glint of light passing over it. And again, that was okay. on a black background, but it wasn't hitting enough. The impact wasn't good enough. This is great. This is great, but again, it just kind of not hitting. So what I ended up adding here is a couple of filters and a motion graphic, a looping background I found on uh, YouTube, basically. See if I can bring it up, what I actually found on YouTube. I don't know if it's rights free, so we'll probably have to recreate it if we actually do use it, which is no big deal. Found this on YouTube, basically. See? Which is, it's good, it's eerie, gives a kind of a interesting color palette to it. So again, that is what we found. And I basically used it to overlay over the top of this. See what I'm saying there? So it makes it a little bit more interesting. You know what I mean? So the final product is this right here. When you have the overlay and the draw, you get a decent piece of yeah. Hey, Mr. Berger, we appreciate it, Johnny. We really appreciate it. Come on back, play the game, and we will. I think the year is 1989. Well, actually, Johnny, maybe you don't want to come back because I'm telling you, the year 1989, brother, it turned out some very bad music. 1989 was not a good year for music. Let me tell you. Um, I thought 82 was bad. No, sir. 1989, yeah, really rough year for music. But come on back. You can suffer with all of us. You can suffer with all of us because it is going to be hellified bad music trivia tonight. My God. 89 was a bad year for rock. It was an even worse year for rap. And as far as pop is concerned, Jesus, horrible year. What's Jer saying? Yeah, actually, there really was a good soundtrack. What's our boy saying? Yeah, it was, and you had some synth pop, some mainstream pop. You had the B-52s. Their worst song was Love Shack. Every other song, My Private Idaho, Rock Lobster, some of their more obscure hits. You had that stuff in '89, and that was good. That was some good stuff. But then you did have a lot of fucking Backstreet Boys and other nonsense. You had that kind of crap floating around. Oh, dear sweet Jesus. You had a lot of junk floating around in '89, gentlemen and ladies. Bad year. Bad year. 94, 97 were okay. 83 was okay. 84 was okay. Most of the 80s were okay. But my God, 89, no, sir. No, sir. You're going to see. Come back tonight. You'll see. Okay. So anyway, we got this. And like I said, this is done. And then we're going to just do a quick render on it here. Render it out. And it'll be that. I'll let you guys go. And then again, this is the final product. So I think it came out all right. I think it came out okay. This is all right. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to fill. And that 2 minutes and 30 seconds is going to cost old Mr. Berger and his producer, Jesse, probably somewhere near $5,000 or $5,000 to $8,000 to produce 2 minutes and 30 seconds worth of content. But it is going to be amazing, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be Black Flag on 89. Actually, that was good. That was good. That was good. Again, the Ramones were still putting out good music. You had the Romantics that were putting out good music still during that particular time. You had the Pixies that were putting out decent music. You had a lot of people that were putting out decent music. But again, the mainstream rock, metal was just, it was lost to the Big Hair and Aquanet. And you know I'm right about that, student of God. The bands became flammable in 89. Too much Aquanet. Aquanet was drifting into people's brains. And they were cranking out horrible music. You and I, you know it. So anyway. But anyway, this is the chase. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I didn't want to make this too long. We're getting ready to put this out. When we do the crowdfunding on this, I expect all you guys to show up and back us and support us when we do the crowdfunding for this later on. Not this quarter, next quarter. I think we start after summer is when we crowdfund for this, and we'll continuously crowdfunding for Mr. Burger, the animated series, all year, because that will be done. A 30-minute sitcom will be done by the end of the year. All right, folks, we're just gonna wrap it up. I just wanted to let you know I'm up doing some work. I'm not just lazy fucking around. So yeah, I'm actually up breaking it down and sweating. As you well know, X has destroyed me 3 times. I've lost 3 different X accounts in 3 weeks. So we are basically all done on X now. I've got a secret hidden account on X, and the first person I followed was Student of God, literally, and then Tiny but Fierce. But yeah, I'm gonna be on X, but I'm gonna be incognito because they're gunning for me. So if you don't see me around on X, I will be working through my many minions and proxies. But old Mr. Burger can't go on X no more. Not openly anyway. But Student of God, I'm always going to share your stuff. I'm always going to be around. You know that. All the way to the end, Student of God. All the way to the end. Student of God, if you lose every single follower you have, the last person will be me. I guarantee you. When this earth cracks in 2, I will be following Student of God. So anyway, that's about it. That's about it, man. That's about it. I will DM you. I'll catch up with you on both accounts. Folks, that's it. When we do the chase, when the chase goes live, support us. We need the money. We need to do the film, we need anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000. But we'll more about that later. But the money for the promotional trailer is coming out of my own pocket. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for your boy, Mr. Burger. Burger in Exile on X, brother. Burger in Exile. But support us here on YouTube. Share us everywhere you can. And we really appreciate you. That's it for yours truly. I'm going to wrap it up, call it a day, and get some shut eye because I got to do Yellow Flash after Flash cast. And I got to do the trivia. God help us, 1989. God help us. Not joking. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye now.